Hello, everyone. Welcome to Silver Crow Tarot. I'm Lindsay, and today I am unscripted and powered by 2 cups of pretty strong coffee. So if I'm a little scattered, bear with me. I just did something fun yesterday, and I wanted to share this yesterday, but life, physical therapy and everything. So thought I would come on today and just show you what I did instead of being able to show you when I actually did it. So yesterday was Groundhog Day. And yes, I know I have a plural here. It says Happy Groundhog's Day. Well, I watched a little bit on TV of the groundhogs. And my husband said that there were several that they showed. I only saw one, which was Woodstock Willie, I think the name was. And early spring. Yippee! Anyway, I live in Florida, so, it's spring here all the time, or just sweltering hot. So anyway, I thought that I would celebrate Groundhog Day by pulling out my Pocket Guide to Spirit Animals by Dr. Stephen Farmer. I used to have his Power Animals Oracle deck, but my daughter really liked it, so I gave that to her. But this is cool. This has traveled around with me. I mean, I used to have the large version back before I sold everything and moved out of the country. But it's copyrighted 2012. This is a Hay House production, and I love this little guide. I think there are well over 200. I'm going to guess maybe around 240-ish animals in here, and there are all kinds of animals. I know I'm flipping through. I'm driving you crazy. But there are animals that you don't normally come across. So, for instance, when I came across a kangaroo when we visited Australia, was it last year? Year before last? I can't remember now. 2023? A koala and a kangaroo. I just sort of wrote where I saw it at and put the date in here because this is my book and I use it. I take it with me when we travel because you never know. You never know what animal you're going to see, where you're going to see it, under what conditions, etc. I have worked with animal spirits my entire life, whether I knew I was doing it or not. I have just been drawn to animals. I care about animals. I love animals. And I feed wild animals. It's just who I am. I'm an animal lover, period. I'm an animal lover. So I thought yesterday, let's have a look at the groundhog. I did mark it. And just as a curious note, I pull an animal card every year. Usually I pull it from the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. And I pull the energy of a particular animal that's going to be with me for the entire year. And this year, I pulled the groundhog. So I did that December 31st, I believe. And I have groundhog spirit. And I'm just going to flip through. This is my journal that I'm using at the moment. But you can see I set my intentions for 2025. This year is my Wheel of Fortune. These are my words for the year. And my spirit animal, groundhog spirit. And in that particular oracle deck, it says time to let go. Change is coming. It is good. So let go of your resistance. The past is the past. Release what no longer serves me. Something new, fresh, and better is here or is on the way. And with everything that's going on in the world, groundhog spirit is here to keep me going forward, keep me walking forward, and helping me let go and just see what unfolds. So I opened the book and I read, the write-up here that Dr. Stephen Farmer wrote for the groundhog. And as I was reading it, and this is the first time I've done this, I thought to myself, these are questions. I mean, it says here, you're about to investigate a new area of study that will require intensive effort on your part, but will be well worth it. And I'm thinking, I'm retired. I have a lot of traveling that I'll be doing this year, but what area of study am I really going to be delving into? And so I decided to ask. I pulled out the, let's see, Every Little Thing You Do is Magic Tarot, because animals. And I will show these two. Sorry, I have to reach my cards over here. I got the Three of Cups. So I asked, what am I being guided to study and explore this month? And I got the Three of Cups. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm pretty much housebound this month and last month and pretty much all of December because of the healing process for my knee. But I didn't see celebration here. I saw plants, I saw food, I saw fruit, I saw flowers, and I just thought to myself, am I feeding myself well for this healing process? Probably not. It's difficult to get to the grocery store. So, you end up with stuff you can put in a pantry, not fresh things that you can eat to nourish. So, I'm going to be delving into edible plants because I'm not a gardener. I can't grow anything. I mean, seriously, I should just paint my thumbs black. I just can't do it. But I want to know more about it. So I think I'm going to do a little green witchery this year. So then the next sentence said, pay close attention to your dreams at this time and see if you can discern their meaning. And so I asked, what are my dreams trying to reveal to me? And I got the Oracle of Pentacles. And the first thing I saw, of course, I shouldn't say of course. The first thing I saw was the honey. And I saw the bees, and I saw this rich gold color. And then I thought back to the plants. Without the bees, we don't have the plants, And a couple dreams that I've had probably within the last, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, I have seen myself out in the universe looking down on the planet Earth. And it's big, so I'm not like so far away like an astronaut or something where it looks small. It's big. And I'm seeing the richness of the earth. So this is telling me to be more conscious. Be more conscious of how I'm treating the earth and everyone else is treating the earth. This is for me to do my part. I'm so abundant. I have so much that I need. I have all that I need, that I need to give back a little bit in some way to the earth. Now, I'm not allergic to honey, but I am allergic to bee venom. So it's weird. I will not be getting bees. I will not have bees in my backyard in this neighborhood. But I am definitely going to consume more honey, probably, to go with, having better nutrition. And honey is so good for you. So I'm going to do that and maybe take care of the planet a little bit more, do my part to take care of the planet better. Then the next one was, you are going through an initiation, one where you'll experience a cycle of death, rebirth, and emerge with a new sense of self. This, for the entire month of January, was a theme in all of my readings, was initiation, releasing, and rebirth. So I asked, what or who will guide me safely through this initiation and rebirth? And I got the World card. it just here you, and immediately I flashed back to that dream I had of me out in the cosmos looking down on the earth. And though it's the world and it's my connection to it, my question was, who or what will guide me safely through this initiation and rebirth? And one of the first things that popped into my mind was, I will. I got your back. I mean, just like that. I will. I got your back. And I think that there's an oracle deck called The Universe Has Your Back or something like that. But that's what I saw here. And as I just pondered this, I mean, I looked at this for probably 5 minutes at every little detail that was in this card. And I saw the eyes looking at me. I saw ancestors looking at me. You know, I saw ETs looking at me. I saw the goddesses looking at me. You know, I saw the wisdom of the owl, and I saw the strength of the bear, and I saw the vulnerability, the speed, and the tenacity of a bunny, you know, and then I saw this shedding of the snake. And I saw the world. I saw the cosmos, the universe, and trust. It's me having faith and having trust in the divine timing, in the divine planning, in all that is taking place, that in the end, it's for our highest good, or I'll say my highest good. It's in my highest good, that everything's going to be okay because the universe has my back. And for the first time, I have to say, since November, you know when in November, I took a deep breath and I actually felt like, yeah, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And I didn't feel any anxiety. I didn't feel worried in any way. I just thought, the universe has this. It's going to work out okay. Just let it all unfold. Sorry, I can go on, but I won't. And then the next one was, as you experiment with altered states of consciousness, you'll find these experiences being stronger and more intense. And I'm thinking, altered states of consciousness. I don't know about that. So I just asked, how can I best prepare myself for 5D ascension? Yep, I'm getting woo here. That's okay. And I got the Ace of Swords. And all I heard was spread your wings. You know, spread your wings. You've got this. Everything is going to be okay. Just here's your initiation and here's your rebirth. And here you are, you know, ascending. This is okay. Everything is going to be okay. You know, you've got your mind right. You've got your heart right. You are sending out all the good vibes that you can send out. You're okay. You're prepared. Just release, surrender, and let it happen. Let it happen. Trust the universe. Okay. And then the next one was, communicate your boundaries and limits clearly and straightforwardly. So I asked, what will help me express myself and be more vulnerable when speaking from my heart? Because that's not something I do a whole lot unless I am really, really close to someone. I don't like having my heart exposed, if that makes any sense to anyone. I sort of safeguard it. You know, it's been abused a few times, so I'm a little more guarded. And I need to be more open. If I want to ascend, if I want to continue my soul's growth, continue expanding, continue learning lessons. I need to learn all the lessons. I don't need to be so guarded. I don't need to protect my heart. Yeah, it'll get hurt. Okay, let it get hurt. Process it, heal it, and move on, because that's a life lesson too. So, I know I read this. How can I express myself and be more vulnerable when speaking from my heart? Interestingly, I got the Seven of Swords. And I always get upset, or not upset, I'll say, just get a little testy or irritated when a fox is presented as the Seven of Swords, as being tricky and sneaky, and because that's not how I see foxes. To me, they're clever. They are opportunists, yes, but they're stealthy. They have to be when they're trying to stalk their prey. But they are just so darn smart, and they're family, oriented. They take care. I mean, the mamas take care of the babies so well, and I love fox. If I could have two animals, wild animals, as pets, it would be a fox and a raccoon. I love those animals so much, but I've always loved the fox. But in this picture here, this fox isn't trying to steal anything. It looks like, why have people been throwing these daggers at me? Why have people been throwing daggers? Where did these come from? And it just let me know that this fox in the wide open here with daggers, and it really does look like people are tossing swords at him or knives at him. He's vulnerable, but he's curious too. He's curious. I need to flip through here and see exactly what I wrote down. And it's speak my truth and be honest about my feelings. So I wanted to dive more into this, so I went to Fox just to see what we had here. And there we go. There we go. Then I realized, isn't that a cute fox? Sorry, look at his little face. Trust your intuition. Your intelligence and ingenuity are more useful right now. It's better you remain in the background and exert influence from that position than to take an active leadership role. And, a fox is not a wolf. Wolves go out there. Foxes are a little more, in my opinion, just a little more reserved. It's best to blend into your surroundings, move with stealth, and keep your intentions to yourself. Okay. It's important at this time to break out of your social conditioning and express yourself more freely. And then I realized that that's what this picture was telling me. All that was here is what I was feeling. And I was just kind of blown away here. So the write-up in the guidebook is different than what I was feeling. I'm going with how I feel when I see the picture. And to me, this deck is pretty good at letting me tap into my intuition, because words pop into my mind all the time. As always, I pull a card to close my reading. And do I have it here? I went to the Woodland Wardens. And where is it? Of course, I've probably shuffled these cards already. Anyway, I pulled the Sheep and Blackberry, and that was devotion. And it was about focusing on my spiritual practice, making time each day, again, protection and stuff. But I thought that was, really interesting to close the reading out. Oh, look at me going through this. I should have had this out. I apologize for that. I just want to make this a really quick video, and it's getting longer than I wanted it to be. But anyway, I'm not going to keep going through here. And yet I'm keeping going through here. Jeez. I just had this. What did I do with it? I wonder if I pulled it out already. There it is. Okay. The sheep and blackberry. Just so you can see it. Yeah, all that just so you can see this. I don't know if I'm even going to post this. Anyway. This book. And honestly, this book is what I really wanted to talk about today. I thoroughly enjoy it. And sometimes I will, especially when I'm out traveling somewhere and I don't have a deck of cards with me, but I always have this little book, usually in my backpack, and I need a message, I will just flip through. I mean, really, what is this called? Is this called bibliomancy? I don't know. I will flip through, and I will open, and I will read what the lynx or the bobcat has to tell me. And almost, I will say 9 out of 10 times, it is absolutely the perfect message I need to hear, need to know, or questions I need to ask myself. So if you all have this book and you work with spirit animals, let me know how you do this. Do you flip through and pull an animal to work with every day, a week, a month, a year? How do you do it? Is this something that you would like to see more of? I mean, I can certainly, do a little short video here and there saying, okay, today we're going to focus on the mongoose. How can we have mongoose energy today, or mole energy today? That would be kind of cool. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. I've yammered on too much. I hope February treats you better than January. I hope you can find or hold your light, exude your love, and be at peace, and follow Groundhog spirit. Let go of stuff. Let go of stuff and let things happen. Let things unfold as they're going to unfold. And, know that brighter days are coming. They are. Brighter days are coming. I truly believe this. Groundhog told me so. So, who am I to argue with Groundhog? Anyway, till next time, I love you guys. I really do. And I thank you so much for being here. And I'm very grateful and thankful for any new subscribers that I have. So if this helped you in any way, I'm reluctant to say hit subscribe and like, but if it did, if you like it, then it lets me know that I can do more of this type or something else, because I don't know what you like or don't like unless you tell me. Anyway, guys, thanks. I wish you lots of peace and love. Until next time, bye.